Newbury, Massachusetts. And I like to start off with this prompt, so I'm going to put it in the chat, and you're welcome to respond or in the chat, the easiest. And something from nature that has sparked joy for you recently. And so just something, so for me, coming east, like I got to see some of the cardinals. I don't know if you know cardinals as a bird, but they're bright red. And even so I saw some of those today. And so that was really exciting because it sparked some joy. And then I was in my brother-in-law has a garden and the eggplants, like just the purple, like to me is like, how incredible this plant. It's just like this weird oblong purple. And so it sparked joy. So if you have a plant or an animal being or somebody in your surroundings that sparked joy, just put it in the chat and we'll do a little joy fest for to get ourselves started. If you'd like to unmute and say it, if it's easier for you to do it that way, you're welcome to. We can help you with that. I don't. I think people can unmute. Is that right? Yeah. So you can unmute and but just if you want to put some little sparks of joy in the chat, something that has sparked joy. So let's see what we have here. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, an enormous swallowtail butterfly. Oh, thanks. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Joshua trees and the full moon. Oh, thank you. Stephanie Susan says squirrels and hummingbirds.
I'm
Uh,
gonna
oh, and
I'm gonna
what's
mute and
that?
talk because I'm gonna unmute and talk because I feel like we don't often unmute and talk. So I'm gonna say mine. But I've
Oh,
always
go ahead.
fascinated with my dog and like this little creature that like if he wanted to he could rip my face off and here we are nose to nose and cheek to cheek and like this is an animal, a wild animal really at his heart and here he is living in my house and bonding with me and so I love connecting with my dog and really acknowledging that he's an animal.
Oh, yeah, I love that too. Thank you, Amanda. Thanks. I do think that is, I've thought a lot about how for some of us, our pets are our connection to wildness and in that way. And for other people, depending on where we live, we have other accesses. But this is one of my most favorite things to do is to get these chats that are full of like a giant banyan tree from Miami, the botanical garden with all these trees. Jennifer says a small hill full of poppies. Chuck is swimming in the San Francisco Bay. And then we have a beautiful picture of a bird of paradise, the passion fruit vine in my yard. Oh, 10 passion fruit a day. So you get to share with your neighbors. That's wonderful, Mag. And dragon fruit blossoms, the Potomac River from Ophelia. Thank you all. Oh, the tomato that ripened. So just keep them coming. One of the practices that some people think it's hard to do is how do we take joy and others' joy? And I find that hearing these sparks of joy from the natural world is one of the things that helps me remember the joy in the midst of all of the tumultuous times that we're in. So um, thank you for that view, Amanda. Gorgeous. Look at the clouds and the trees. Thank you. So, oh, Joshua Tree, we have people from all over, and we can even get a sense of where people are from their sparks of joy. So, this is a practice of mudita, which is taking joy in other people's joy. And just to see if when you're hearing or reading the chat, if you can feel that joy that there is, even in the midst of maybe the news and other really intense things that might be happening in your life, if there's that capacity to have the moments of joy. So, thank you. We'll take about 20 minutes to meditate, maybe it'll be, and then I'll offer some reflections, and then we'll have a chance for some little bit of sharing and discussion at the end, and we'll finish at the top of the hour. So, thanks everyone for coming, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So, just taking a posture that uh, feels comfortable for you. That is a way that encourages you to be both relaxed and alert. Could be standing or seated or lying down. Any way that allows you to be present in this moment. And as you arrive, the invitation is to welcome yourself, inviting this sense of friendliness, inviting however you are in this moment, welcoming yourself. As we cultivate this capacity of friendliness, we can be reminded that the other translation or another translation of mindfulness is loving awareness, loving awareness. So as we cultivate this practice of mindfulness, we are cultivating this connection of friendliness to ourselves as much as possible. As I invite you into various instructions, you're welcome to adapt them to meet your own needs in whatever way supports you in this moment. Sometimes, as I start my practice, I take a moment to feel the connection of my body to the ground beneath me, the chair, the cushion, the bed, the floor, the earth, feeling the groundedness of my body, my earth body to the greater earth beneath me. Contact, pressure, and see if it's possible to feel held, feel the support of the earth beneath you. And this invitation to rest, allow the body to feel a sense of rest, being held on the earth. And see if it might be possible to let go of any extra tension that you're carrying, letting it go and see if it can be held by the earth in this moment. And also inviting the letting go to, if it's supportive, to take a couple deep breaths, inviting a sense of relaxation and letting go on the exhale. Or maybe moving the shoulders, inviting the shoulders and the neck, the chin to relax. Any ways that you might invite the body to let go of any extra tension that it's holding. And as you bring your awareness fully into the body, you may begin to feel the flow of the breathing body, connecting with the inhale and the exhale, the rhythm, feeling this sense of vitality, this gift of aliveness. wherever you feel the breath most easily, just allowing the flow, not needing to make it a certain way.